Hello, Kindred Spirits, and welcome to my spiritual oasis. Here, weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today, we are doing a romance pick a card, asking the question, what do they find attractive about you? So whether this is a future love, a current love, or potentially a past love, we are asking the universe what they find attractive about you. So I have prepared 3 groups to guide our conversations today. Group number 1, 2, and 3. So pause the video at this time if you need to meditate on which of the groups has your message in it. And without further ado, we are going to go ahead and move into the readings. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your romance reading, where we are asking the question today, what does your person find attractive about you? So whether this is a current relationship, a past relationship, or a present or a future relationship, there we go. We are finding out today what is attractive about you. So let's go ahead. We have Oracle, Tarot, and Charms today. So let's go ahead and get into the reading of our guiding energy. So the Creator. So the first message that I see in the Creator that your person finds attractive about you is the fact that you are a creative, artistic soul, whether you think so or not. Creativity comes in all shapes, forms, facets, colors, creeds, all of that. And there's so many ways to be creative that, it could be maybe the way you speak or the way you formulate words. It could be, music or writing or poetry or, art. I said art, that's so broad. Painting, sculpting, metalwork, whatever it is, whatever the medium, your person finds it very attractive that you are a creator. It also is talking about creating opportunities, creating the life that you desire, creating in so many different shapes and forms, as well as it could also be talking about potentially like you're a mother or something. You created life. So you're a mother or you care for or create, life, children. So there's so many opportunities there to create. So be creative when you're thinking about that. Even if you're like, well, I don't paint or I don't do music or anything like that. There's something that you're creative about because we are all creative souls. There's something inside of us that is creative, and it's in all of us. It just manifests in different ways. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, which I feel like is connected to the idea or the concept that we talked about, like you creating your own life, your own fortune. You are your own good luck. We have the 6 of Cups, so this could be talking about the way you give love, like you give freely of yourself and your emotions. You're very supportive, emotionally supportive. You're always there. You're the shoulder to cry on. You are the person that everyone comes to share in challenges and positive things when it comes to the heart space or the soul space. And you often give some creative solutions or some creative words of wisdom to help somebody through a tough time. And then the 2 of Wands. I feel like this is connected again to like you just like living life as if, the world is at your fingertips. You create your own fortune. You are adventurous. You seek out opportunities. You're very adventurous. Like you're just living life, and there's no shortage of excitement or intrigue when it comes to you being in their life. So it's just like they enjoy being on this journey of life with you. And again, you could be single, so this could be a future person. So these are the things that they would find attractive about you. And you know what? if you're looking at yourself and you're like, I'm not very adventurous, maybe I'm not quite living the life that I want, these are definitely energies that you can cultivate in yourself as well to become these. They don't necessarily already have to be manifest. So this could be, again, if it's a future person, this is what they would find attractive about you. So if you're not currently doing this, you can always adjust and switch it up a bit to, incorporate some of these energies into your existence currently. Comfort. And I feel like this is related to the Six of Cups. Hearth is the keyword here. Comfort is kind of the descriptor. More 2 energy. Yeah, they find you a very warm and like comforting person. You're a big heart, shoulder to lean on. You're just very supportive and easy to talk to, easygoing. That sort of vibes. Those vibes, which I love. And then we have mystery. Ooh, so even though you are, have like kind of that girl next door, and okay, I couldn't do the quotation, girl next door, sort of energy. So this is dark matter. There's also an air of mystery to you, and I feel like that could very well be connected to your creative energy, your adventurous energy. So it's like, yes, you're comfortable and loving and caring, and they vibe all of that with you, but I'm also feeling like they all, there's this air of mystery to you as well. The fact that you don't let it all go, I feel like with the comfort here and even the Six of Cups, it's like you're a good listener, so you're not always super chatty, so they don't always know like what you're thinking, and that's kind of mysterious a little bit. Like there's an air of mystery to you, even though you are very welcoming and warm and open. So that's exciting. I love it. I feel like it's also like your transformative nature and your ability to adapt. We have butterflies, a lot of butterfly imagery in this card. So I feel like, you're very adaptive. You could also have like Scorpio vibes too, or strong Scorpio placements in your Scorpio, Aquarius, energy in your chart, strong in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But this idea that, you're also the type of person that doesn't judge other people, and that's really why they come to you as well. Like that's another reason why they come to you for help and guidance, because you don't judge them or look down on them for whatever their situation is. And you're all about that improvement and growth. And again, there's that air, or that kind of, that air of mystery about you, that kind of a little bit of a dark side too, that's kind of present there. And then we have Chrysocolla added in, which talks about start fresh. And I feel like that's so incredibly connected to this Two of Wands. You are not afraid to start over. If the recipe is not working, if the dish is not working, you are willing to toss it out and start over if you need to do that. So you're not afraid to start over, which some people are kind of afraid of change, or they're scared to step out of their comfort zone, but that's definitely not you. You're willing to go out there and meet life face to face to see what it has to offer you, and you're willing to start over if things aren't panning out exactly the way you want them to. So taking that initiative and just being bold in that way is very attractive. And then we have the Angel Aura Quartz. What I see here is this idea of a lighten up. So there is, in this, in the intensity of our fire energy, there is also kind kind of a carefree, devil may care sort of vibe too. That's very light and refreshing. And I see that as well. That's attractive about you as well. It's just this like, there's lots of kind of energies playing in you that come out in really unique and interesting and creative ways. And I think it also puts them in awe how you're able to be mysterious but still loving and open and comfortable. Like there's like this exchange of energy and how you kind of mesh these seemingly very different energies. You mesh them together in one package, which is you. And the ability to do that is very attractive in general. So like meshing all these different things, taking charge of your life, but still being the comfortable, supportive friend or partner. So having like all of these energies like playing with each other is really attractive to your person. We also have the moth orchid, which is about communication, listen and speak with great care. So what's really attractive about you to this person is your ability to communicate. And I said this earlier, that you are a good listener, that you give good advice, you listen more than you speak. And when you do speak, you are, you're gentle and you're mindful that there's like a real human on the other end of your words. And they really love that about you. Shoot, I love that about you. I don't even know you and I love you, but I know you kind of love, right? And then forget me not. So they love that you remember, okay? Connected to the Six of Cups, it could be talking about a past love, but I feel like it also could be talking about just like the fact that you don't forget an anniversary, you don't forget someone's birthday, you make sure to call and check up on people or visit or whatever that looks like, but you check up on your people, and they really love that about you, that you show caring through that way, and that you remember important things and not important things as well. And you're able to you just make people feel special by remembering them and creating memories with them. So those are our overall messages, and we'll go ahead and we'll cast some charms. Got a little overzealous. I get overzealous sometimes. Okay, so in our focus, we have a butterfly, so that transformation again. Transformation, we have a chair, and the chair really represents comfort, as well as like when you're having a chair at the table, like they feel like they're your equal, and you're always like including them in decisions and conversations, and you're not, even if you are in a position of authority in quotation marks, you never like abuse that. So we have the engagement ring. So I feel like there's a stronger commitment coming. We have a few words: people, special, and us. We have this star, which is about hope. You're very hopeful. You think that, you find people very special to you, and that's why you listen to them and remember things about them. You really pour a lot of your energy and heart into people. You really value the idea of us. You value the idea of community. Even though you do have a very independent streak to you, you also value community. You value friendship and the people around you and those that you consider loved ones. You're not afraid of a commitment, even though you are a very adventurous person. And we have the little house, the little cuckoo house, little bird house. So the fact, again, that's like the comfort thing, the chair, the house. It's this idea of comfort. The bike is about, you know, going places and traveling, and you're not afraid to, you know, put in the work and travel and chase your dreams. We have the lock here, which I feel like is connected to the mystery. Oh, look who we have. We have Scorpio. Didn't I say it? We also have Taurus energy, which I feel like Taurus can be kind of misunderstood, if you will. So, you know, Taurus is the bull, and we also think of bulls as aggressive, but our bulls are often like minding their business. Like, you know, it's like Ferdinand the bull type of energy with our Taurus. They're typically very mild-mannered and low-key unless you make them upset. So there is that dual energy with them as well. Casa Toscana, I feel like, is connected to travel. Got a bottle, which talks to me about family and home. Some of you might be mothers or fathers. You might be parents. We have the Cupid, which really talks to me about love. Like, not just romantic love, but like you love your people. And that's really attractive. And we have the Camera, which is memories, which we already talked about. And the Mask to me is about mystery, which in some cases, I feel like in this particular case, it's just talking about mystery. It's not talking about any sorts of deception. But because the mask is face up, it could be talking about some sort of deception. So they might even think that you kind of withhold information, or that you're not 100% like visible, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm not feeling really negative energy off of it, so I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But I feel like it's just connected to the mystery portion of our conversation. And then, you guys, can you even see these? And then we have the Snowflake, which I feel like is connected to our Queen of Swords. So there is like, though there is this comfort and warmth to you, like I said, there was a lot of like dichotomy. There's also like a kind of like a straightforward truth, you know, straight shooter, truth, cutting through the BS type of energy. You can be very direct, be a very direct person as well. So like almost like this icy energy, especially when you are not with people that you know, your loved ones, you know, when you're in a business situation, or you're kind of dealing with the outside world, if you will. You can have this very like Queen of Swords energy where you're about your business, straight shooter. You're not really for the pleasantries in some of those situations. You're just really about getting in and getting her done. You know what I mean? All right, beautiful soul. Well, you know, and let me know in the comments if some other message popped out at you with the charms or the cards. I would love to hear from you. These are the messages, however, that I have channeled. I certainly hope this was helpful for you. Drop comments down below. Let me know what resonated, if something did. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page and checking me out on TikTok. That's right, I'm on TikTok. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're figuring her out, okay? Thank you so much, beautiful soul, for connecting with me today. I certainly enjoyed spending time with you, and I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye! Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and flip. Okay, sorry. We are going to go ahead in a minute once I get my life, okay? We're going to flip over your guiding energy. All right. Ooh, the Lover. So what does your person, past, present, future, find attractive about you? And we have the Lover energy, which really tells me that okay, let's just be frank about here. The bedroom, okay? They really enjoy being intimate with you. They find you very like deeply committed to the intimate part of the relationship. When you guys are together, it's very passionate and nobody holds back. Everybody is present and accounted for, and it's a very enjoyable experience. I feel like it's also just like loving, like being loving, being a good lover, being present, listening to them, supporting them, and also having that physical desire in the relationship as well. And we have love, okay? Literally did not see these cards before now, so we also have love, which is the Lover's card in tarot, which talks about soulmate energy. So they feel like you are their soulmate, that you understand them on a level beyond just this earthly plane. So the connection, even the physical connection, and especially the physical connection, they could be Scorpio, have strong Scorpio placements in their chart. They feel like you guys are connected spiritually on a deeper level than just this world. So you have the 9 of Shells. So they really love the fact that you hold a lot of gratitude in your heart. You're a very grateful, loving person, and they love that you are emotionally like abundant. Like you think abundantly on an emotional level, and you give openly and freely of yourself and to those that you love and are really close to. And then we have the 2 of Crystals, which is crystals are earth energy, and they really love that you're very adaptable and you're really able to balance life and love and all of these different various factors in life in order to have like a balanced, harmonious life with them. And again, if you aren't seeing this energy in yourself at the current moment, but you like it, you vibe with it, you're like, oh, okay, I can see that. These are energies that you could cultivate in yourself. And this love could be, again, past, present, or future. So if it's a future love, you definitely will have time to, cultivate some of these energies that you might not currently see present in your life right now. All right, so we have the Equator, and the energy that is present here is this idea of equality. And so this person really thinks it's attractive that, you never lord over people. You always have a very grounded, humble approach. You come to everybody as an equal, no matter where they are or where you are in a situation, and this person finds that really attractive about you. And then we have Plants, which talks about growth. So they really love that you are a person who values growth and transformation, and that you're always trying to uplift and improve yourself. It's just like a noble and exciting thing that you're constantly growing and changing and working to be and cultivate a better version of yourself. Okay, and we have Pink Opal, and what I see here is that you self-care, boo, okay? Like you take care of yourself, you look after yourself, and they find that really attractive. That also to me is talking about boundaries. Like you have a really strong but fair boundaries, and you exercise them with all the peoples in your life. And you don't allow anybody to run over those boundaries that you have established for yourself in order to take care of yourself and be kind to yourself. And then we have fluorite. So they also love that you have inner peace, that you have found peace inside of yourself, which means you are not looking to the outside world to bring you peace and solace and understanding and joy and all of those beautiful energies that we so very much love. But you take that into your own hands and you cultivate that from the inside out, and they find that very attractive about you. We have belladonna, which the keyword there for that is silence. So they love the fact that you listen more. And, you listen more than you talk. You truly listen. You don't hear people just so that you can talk, answer back to them or respond back. You truly do listen to somebody and process what they are saying and you, again, to me, that's connected to this idea of being equal, feeling like you're equal to all, and you come to everybody with the same kind of humble life sort of perspective where you're open and willing to listen to anybody, no matter who they are, where they are in their lives and their connection to you. And we have Kaya Lily, which the keyword there with Kaya Lily is rejuvenation. So they love the fact that you are you're strong, and I feel like that's again that being kind to yourself, self-care sort of thing. You are strong, and being around you is invigorating. It pulls if they were having a rough day, it brightens up their day, makes everything a little bit more exciting and brighter to be in your presence. And then we have Bird of Paradise, which is about self-acceptance. You are so much more, is what it says, and it really talks about, again, having those strong boundaries, being a strong, independent, individual human being who sets, standards around their time and their energy. And the fact that you are able to, re-energize yourself and pull yourself up and set boundaries so that you are, doing that self-care and being kind to yourself and forgiving to yourself, that, it's just exciting and energetic to be around you because you're at peace, you're happy. There's a really you just kind of accept you. You accept who you are, flaws and all. And there's no shame in the game. So therefore you are able to also accept others for who they are, flaws and all, no shame in the game. You heard what I'm saying? All right. So now we are going to cast our charms. Got a little while. I lost some of them. I lost some of y'all. Okay. All right, let's see what's in our focus. What do they find attractive about you? So we have the Casa Toscana, which I feel like is connected to travel, could be specifically connected to Italy. So they could have, you could be from Italy, you speak Italian, or have some other connection to Italy, and they find that attractive about you. They could also be Italian or be connected to Italy in some other kind of way, or it could just be talking about travel. So we have Aquarius energy, which Aquarius is avant-garde in a lot of ways. They definitely live life on their own terms. Our Aquarians are about shaking up the status quo. So they really love that about you, that unique kind of energy that you bring to the table. Our Aquariuses are also air signs. So that communication, they're very friendly, they're very outgoing, and have a really strong social circle and friend circle. So they love that about you, that you have you're really strong and sure of yourself. You're not afraid to shake things up if if it doesn't meet your very strong, sense of self and sense of understanding. But you also have really strong friendships and connections, and you're very friendly, and they like that. Then we have the anchor on the wheel. So I'm feeling like this is they think it's really attractive that you're like, nothing holds you down. You know, even when you go through challenges, which is really what that means, it means that like something's holding you back from doing something. Even when you face challenges, like nothing keeps you in a negative place too long. So we have our charms. Again, some of these could be very specific to you as an individual. This is a general reading. So we have sing, forever lost, ing. So ing to me is about action. Like you're a doer, right? Sing. It could be singing. But in general, it just talks about action, doing. You're a doer. You go out there and you live your life. You know, you don't talk about it or think about it or whatever. You go out there, you do it, you live it. We have the Big Ben, which could talk about a couple of different things. Could be talking about travel. It could also be talking about perspective, or it could be talking about time. So I feel like kind of putting it all together, they really think it's attractive that, you know, you have a really good grasp or understanding or perspective about time. You're not really stressed out about it. You feel like time is meant for you to further enjoy and experience life. You're not stressed out about timelines, but the fact that you just kind of have time in perspective. So there, the last we've got this too. The Queen of Swords and the Winter, you know, the Snowflake. Well, the Snowflake, I feel like in this case is talking about uniqueness. So every snowflake is different, right? Every snowflake is unique. And I feel like that's the message here with that. We have the Queen of Swords, which we know our Aquarius is air signs. Could certainly be talking about that. But this really just talking about you having a strong sense of right and wrong, you like nurturing your ideas and pushing them forward with like a no nonsense type of attitude to it. You're not really, you know, focused on beating around the bush, if you will. You're very, very direct to communicating, and very good at like organizing and like cultivating, and growing and nurturing ideas and pulling them into reality. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about generosity. So like that you're generous. The Dancer could be talking about a couple of things. So it could be pretty blatant and talk about the fact that you're a dancer. So if you do dance, it's attracted to them that you're a dancer. But the Dancer also represents hard work and making it look easy. Hard work that looks easy, more specifically. So they find that really attractive about you. We have a Lock here, which talks about a mystery. So there is a bit of mystery about you that they find really attractive. We have the Couch, which is about comfort. We have the Engagement Ring, which talks about commitments and advancing. Really, like you're not afraid to commit or pull a relationship into the next level. You have a really close connection to your friends and family, and they really admire that about you. Your connection to family and commitment to family. And then we have the Upside Down Shell, which talks about being emotionally reserved, which I feel like is connected to the Lock. So this idea of mystery, being emotionally reserved. Like I said, if you're vibing or if you have really strong air sign placements in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you could have a more like cool approach to life rather than like a really warm, fuzzy, squishy type of approach to life. Even though with the Couch, though, I do feel like they are really comfortable around you. So you're not like cold and distant and creepy, but you're just maybe a little less emotional about things. But they like that about you because it is a little bit of a mystery that they kind of have to pry open. And once you do show that side to yourself, it's like, it feels, you know, it's almost like you're earning it. So it feels more worth more or something. How are you going to put that? So So beautiful. So these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I am so hyped right now. I have no idea why. Yes. So if something resonated with you, please do make sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know what did. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already a part of the Kindred family. Would love to have you. And please also do connect with me on Facebook or TikTok. Yes, you heard me. I'm on TikTok. Yep. I said it. Go ahead. Go ahead and connect with me there if you are so inclined to do so. The links will be in the description bar below for everything. And check out my Etsy shop as well. If you are so inclined to do that, I do personal readings. I provide content in general just for your spiritual and life journey. So thank you so much, beautiful souls, for your time and your energy today. I certainly appreciated you sharing space with me, and I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your romance reading, where we are asking spirits, what does your person, past, present, or future, find attractive about you? All right, love, let's go ahead and flip over your guiding energy. So to start us off, the warrior. I always feel like I'm saying this incorrectly, but we're gonna roll with it. The warrior. So the first vibes that I'm getting off of this is that your person finds it very attractive that you fight for what you want, what you believe in. You are not, a pushover. They like the fact that you are strong and, really assertive, and you go after what you want. And yeah, you're not afraid to fight. You're not afraid to bleed. You're not afraid, when you really truly do believe in something, you go after it. And they find that very attractive about you. We have the Emperor, which I feel like is very much solely connected to the warrior energy. I feel like the warrior is it just feels like Aries energy to me. Mars energy hard. And then we have the Emperor, which is also Aries energy. So again, they like the fact that you take charge, that you are a leader, and that you are, the Emperor also represents traditionalist, that you are a traditional in many ways, and just that very authoritative divine masculine energy. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us. And we have judgments. So they like the fact that they find it very attractive that you are able to, admit or acknowledge where change needs to happen. You don't spend time beating yourself down, which we do have the 3 of Swords here as well. But acknowledging and admitting where you have difficulty or challenge, especially in your mental space, and freeing yourself of that. Again, the war, the fighting, even fighting in your own mind to free yourself so that you can, again, take life by storm. In the 3 of Swords, I feel like the 3 of Swords really talks about overcoming. They find it really attractive that you are able to overcome adversity and difficulty. And again, with that warrior spirit, you kind of just plow through. You're just not going to allow it to stop you or hold you back or keep you from living life the way you want to live life. And they really find that attractive about you. Then we have gravity. groundedness. So that's very much slowly connected to our Emperor energy over here. That very grounded level energy. You could have strong earth sign placements in your chart as well. You could be in earthy Aries. But the fact that you really value stability and, you know, providing for your family and, you know, being a leader, but just like keeping your feet on the ground in many ways, they like that about you. It's comforting to them. The stability of it's very comforting to them. And then we have the K, which is about protection. Oh my gosh, it's so connected to groundedness. Very earthy vibes here. I'm feeling very earthy. With the cave and gravity and the warrior energy and the emperor energy. And again, if you're not vibing with these energies, but like if you're like, that is not actually me, but it's something that you value, you can still cultivate that energy. Especially if this is a future person for you. And even if it's not, like cultivating, you know, these energies for in a current relationship, or improving them. So maybe you are grounded sometimes, but maybe there are areas where you can improve on, you know, that's always possible too. So I just want to put that out there as well, that these are energies that you can cultivate, and especially if you're if you value them. So we have clear quartz. And the message that I see in that is that they are attracted to the fact that you are clear about your purpose, about who you are. And so they always know where they stand with you. And they like that. Again, that grounded energy, that the emperor energy, you know, that leadership, that strong like leader energy, the very sure masculine, like divine masculine energy, like, you know where you stand with that type of energy. There's really there's not much room for question there. Very blatant. You know, if they're pursuing you, they want you. If they're not, well, you know. So, you know, you're very blatant about that and open, and they like that. And then we have black tourmaline, which talks about protection, and we already talked about protection. So they really like, again, that protective energy that you have. And I feel like it also can talk about physical protection, but also, you know, emotional and spiritual protection, that you are just like, you will fight for whatever you feel you need to, whether that be in the world of pentacles, cups, swords, or I'm missing an element, fire, wands, there we go. You're willing to fight, and, you know, for whatever it is that you are connected to and vibing with. So they love that warrior energy that you have inside of yourself. For protection. They like that they know what they're going to get with you. Excuse me. That brings them comfort. So we have Agapanthus. So the fact that when you do speak, you speak from a place of love. So they like the way you talk to them, the way you talk that talk. They like it. They like what you got to say, okay? Especially when you speak from your heart, which, if you are that very, very masculine warrior emperor energy, it's kind of rare, or it's something that everybody doesn't get to see. So they like that they kind of get this special part of you because they hold a special part in your heart, like a special place in your life and in your heart. So then we have cyclamen. The fact that you're able to release and be rid of the things that are not positive influences on your life. Again, protecting your energy. You're willing and able to release whatever those energies are that are not for you. And they like that. It's a very decisive and sure approach to life. And again, because of that very blatant truthfulness to it, they know where they stand. They're still in your life, so you want them there. It's not like you're just kind of holding on to them because you don't know how to dump them. It's because you want them to be there, and they like knowing where they stand with you. And then we have anemone, which talks about optimism, looking up and looking bright. So they like the fact that you have a very positive outlook on life, and that's really because you know where you're going, you know where you want to go. So if you're not there, you're willing to put in the time, energy, work, effort, whatever it takes to get where you want to go. And you have a very optimistic outlook on life and therefore the relationship with them. And they love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast some charms for you, my darling. All right, let's look at our focus side to see what they focus on, what they really love focus about you. Okay, so we have believe. They like that you believe in, and that you focus on what you believe in and you go after it. We also have the mushroom. We have the heart with the paw prints and the chair. So, they really like that, with the chair. It could talk about comfort, but I feel like this has more to do with, when you're sitting at the table, right? The metaphorical table of your relationship, that both partners come to the table as equals. So even though they do see themselves as a leader and they're very dominant and aggressive, they still, as their partner, you are also their equal, and they value your opinion, and or you value their opinion. I think I'm saying all this backwards, but that's fine. The fact that you love deeply, your heart space, you might be very loving and kind towards animals. And then the mushroom, to me, talks about, this is going to sound weird, but similar to an iceberg, mushrooms, like most of their life, if you will, is unseen. It happens underground, or it happens below the surface. And I feel like they understand you to be deeper than you appear on the surface. And, you're very authoritative. And again, that divine masculine leader energy, but it's like they know a side of you that no one else gets to see. Again, I talked about that already before, but this is being reiterated. That's something that they really, really focus on. It's like something they really love and focus on. So we have, let's get a closer look at some of this stuff. We have Big Ben, which talks about a couple of things, but I feel like this is about having a good sound understanding of perspective and time, and putting time in perspective. Having that very leadership, big picture view, that very kind of fiery, big picture view, visionary view, that you have a really good understanding of timing, and you're not super stressed out about time or wasting time or anything like that. We also have the Eiffel Tower, which talks about perspective as well. I feel like that's connected to the Emperor energy, that very leader, fiery energy. We have two nostalgic pieces here, which tells me that they like that you remember them, that you remember where you came from. You have a very grounded sense of self and self-worth, and you don't lose that. Like, you continue carrying that forward. And then we have a Libra. So they like the fact that you are charming and balanced. You could also be a Libra or have strong Libra placements in your chart. They had the lock here, so they love the mystery about you. They love that nothing can hold you down. We have Scorpio energy. We'll have lots of different, okay, hold on. And Leo energy, so 2 fire signs and air signs. It's the masculine energy. But that Leo is the generosity factor there with Leo. The mystery level, mystery with Scorpio. We also have a lock. So some of these things could be speaking specifically to you if you have Leo, Libra, or Scorpio placements in your chart. They like that you're imaginative, and the sun, very Leo energy to me, but this like bright outlook on life, again, optimism, that optimistic energy. The grape talks about, the bushel, the bundle of grapes talks about abundance. We have the affinity, so I feel like this is like, reminds me of the number 8 energy, which is the symbol of karma. It's the karmic symbol, you know, infinity sign is karmic symbol. But the number 8 energy is like the achiever of numerology, which is very much so this warrior, fiery emperor, leader sort of person. But the fact that you are generous and you know, you go out and get it and you're about abundance. So the balance of that is very attractive to them. And we have our Knight of Wands present. So they like the fact that you're a go-getter. You know, again with that fire energy. But this is the Knights with the fire energy. So our Knights are all about action. They're going out there and aggressively pursuing the vision and putting the work and the time and the energy into it. They really like that about you. And then the 3 of Cups, which is about friendship and companionship. So they really love that. Even with all of the stuff going on in the leadership and you know, the entrepreneurial energy, the warrior and the fighting, you also are very loving, and like there's a really strong friendship and companionship to the relationship, and they really value that a lot. So those are the messages that I received from the charms. If you're seeing something else, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you see as well. Yes, my beauties. So these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful, this was enlightening for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment, you know, let me know what resonated. And please also do click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're not already a part of the Kindred family, I would love to have you. Please also do connect with me on Facebook. I am also on TikTok. I know, I don't know what I'm doing. Be gentle with me. As well as checking out my Etsy shop. I curate content on my Etsy shop to help you on your spiritual life journey, from you know, personal readings to messages that you need to hear to other content to assist with you on your spiritual and life journey. So beautiful, soul. These are their words. So beautiful, soul. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I am hyped. I'm fired up. I think it's my carnelian. What do you think? I don't know. I appreciate your time and energy today, and I will see you in an upcoming video. Bye.